The valuation mirage. Why everything we know about business value is broken, and what replaces it.
Welcome to the XFO Intelligence Podcast. For a century, the global investment world has relied on a foundational premise. Businesses with durable competitive advantages, or economic moats, generate predictable, long-term cash flows. We valued them using discounted cash flow models, EBITDA multiples, and historical growth rates. But what if that premise is now fundamentally broken? Today, we are exploring why traditional business valuations have become a mirage and what is actually driving value in the modern economy. Let's start with the moat. The classic defenses, massive scale, proprietary data silos, and high switching costs are evaporating. Generative AI and agentic workflows have driven the marginal cost of intelligence and execution towards zero. A small AI-native team can now replicate core functionalities that once required thousands of employees and years of development. Scale is no longer a defense. It is often a liability weighed down by legacy inertia. Data moats are depreciating rapidly as synthetic data and open-source models commoditize information. The static defenses of the past are being overwhelmed by dynamic capabilities. Because the moat is collapsing, the financial models built to value it are structurally invalid. We are not seeing a gradual decline in model accuracy, we are in a phase transition. Traditional valuation models assume proportional cost scaling and predictable, mean-reverting growth. AI breaks these assumptions entirely. It enables near-zero marginal cost scaling and creates binary outcomes, exponential success or sudden obsolescence. When you apply a traditional multiple to a company facing existential, non-linear disruption, you aren't being conservative. You are making a category error. This is precisely why so many legacy companies look cheap on paper by traditional metrics, but are actually dangerous value traps. So, what replaces the old framework? The fundamental unit of value has shifted. It is no longer accumulated assets or historical cash flow. It is learning velocity, the rate at which an entity reduces uncertainty and improves its operational efficiency. Historical cash flow is just a lagging indicator of learning velocity. Coupled with this is adaptive capacity, which is the new, true moat. Can the organization pivot when the environment changes? This brings us to the silent killer of modern business, technical debt. It is no longer just an IT annoyance to be managed with a maintenance budget. It is an existential liability that directly constrains a company's ability to adapt. High technical debt means a company cannot learn or pivot fast enough to survive. In the new paradigm, it must be valued as a severe liability, regardless of current profitability. The transition from the old valuation regime to the new one is chaotic, but it creates massive asymmetry for those who understand the rules of the new game. If you found this breakdown valuable, please save this video and subscribe to the XFO Intelligence Podcast channel so you don't miss our next deep dive into the future of business and technology. Are you looking to equip your organization with cutting-edge, forward-looking strategic insights? Contact us directly at xfointelligence@gmail.com for details about our thought leadership as a service. We help forward-looking firms navigate complex transitions and build sustainable competitive advantages. Thank you for listening. Disclaimer: the content provided in this podcast is for informational and educational purposes only. It does not constitute financial, investment, legal, or strategic advice. The market dynamics discussed are subject to rapid change. Always conduct your own independent due diligence or consult with a qualified professional before making any business, investment, or strategic decisions.